And welcome to another edition of the smAshlights, where I do things like vanish, and then I talk about whatever I want, such as the forum. Have you been to smAshomash.com/forum? Well, go sign up. Write yourself a topic thread, and we'll all converse with you. It's designed to run itself, and that's why I'm not involved every day, but as the weather gets colder, we'll be doing more and more stuff at smAshomash.com/forum. One of the things we've done is listed our mission. If you want to read about it, smAshomash.com/forum/mission. Here it is. It's to assist, study, and report on the ongoing formation of a unified theory of physics, to raise the awareness of the general public of the relationship between space weather and Earth effects, to connect and consult with media organizations to multiply our reach, hence videos like this one, to demonstrate cutting-edge proof-of-concept solutions to problems, to publish scientific papers in a multidisciplinary manner, including but not limited to the science listed before you, to assist mankind by advancing the study of predictive phenomena in order to optimize value, reduce risk and liability, and save lives and resources and adapt, no matter what the adversity is. And lastly, to not be ossified in our beliefs and to treat those who are with love, respect, and inclusion to the scientific discussion. So let's talk about adapting no matter what the adversity is. We would like our viewers to be
impregnable
to any of the sort of stuff that we cover. And we cover a lot of different subjects, especially during the smAshlight segment. By the way, that's the word of the day at Merriam-Webster. Dear viewer, please be
impregnable,
meaning incapable of being taken by assault, unconquerable, unassailable, or perhaps impenetrable if you prefer. Let's talk about something that's imminent, more coronal mass ejection. As we showed you in the stereo A view, there is more coronal mass ejection to follow. Actually, here's the stereo A view. And you can see this sudden building right here. That will not sustain itself in the corona. That will be blasted out throughout the day today. If you're watching only the smAshlights, if you're on BitChute, you'll only see the smAshlight if you want to see the daily space weather video. Today's daily space weather video is a YouTube and Twitch exclusive. Let's talk about the gender reveal party in California that sparked a raging wildfire, consuming millions of acres, about 7.4 million. A smoke-generating pyrotechnic device used at a gender reveal party was the source of the El Dorado fire in California. It adds to a series of dangerous wildfires. If you're wondering what a gender reveal party is, well, it might not be as weird as you may think. A gender reveal party is basically just a baby shower. Except it's the same, only different. As typically women only go to baby showers, and because of things like gender dysphoria and gender dysmorphia and gender, now I'm Sherbet gender, so I don't know if I'd be invited or not. Perhaps don't use pyrotechnic devices around a bunch of dry brush during red flag warnings and heavy winds at your gender reveal parties. Now, again, as I've stated, we are on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/smAshomash. And we don't want to scare you too much, but we like to do the videos live. And I try not to rage too much either. If you enjoy the content, press like and subscribe on YouTube. We are also on BitChute. Thanks to our subscribers over there. BitChute.com/smAshomash. And let's talk about the COVID. Now, I'm scared and spooked. Are you scared and spooked? Let me put this out, because we don't want to burn my new COVID hat. What do you think? I think it looks amazing. It's my COVID-19 fro, and indeed it is made in China. Now, if you haven't learned how to say China, actors and singers, we project our voices from deep within our loins. When you want to say China, you want to project your voice from only the top half of your face. So pronounce it with a D instead of an N. China, China, China. It's made in China, China. Now, Joe Biden's agenda is made in China, But it turns out that he may have come to his senses a little bit. Who would have thunk it? He's walked back his national mask mandate, admits it would probably be unconstitutional. So thanks, theblaze.com, Glenn Beck and company. Drop me a line. Drop me a line and a job offer, please, as I'm experiencing technical difficulties here in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. Now, if you remember, back on August 13th, No Malarkey Joe said, every single American should be wearing a mask when they're outside for the next 3 months at a minimum. Let's institute a mask mandate nationwide starting immediately, and we will save lives. Why? I think it's because he's a Covidiot. But in any case, Kamala Harris eagerly approved. That's what real leadership looks like, Kamala said on the same day. We just witnessed real leadership. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but in any case, turns out, according to Alex Marlow at least, Joe Biden has rolled back his dumb idea about national mask mandates, citing the fact that, here we go, I've said I will set an example, and I will show up and make sure I'm setting an example of the way in which we should deal with this coronavirus, social distancing and the like. And we're going to be doing a lot of that from now on through the election. But I'm going to listen to what scientists and in other words, he can't compose a sentence. Congratulations, Joe Biden, on riding Obama's coattails into obscurity, a la Hillary Clinton. Now, if you haven't checked out smashamash.org, please do. We might help you to get rid of that at smashamash.org. You can link to the stores and to our affiliate link. Perhaps check that out if you haven't. smashamash.com/affiliate. It's got a bunch of links to Amazon products which we endorse and use ourselves. We don't advertise anything we don't use. So perhaps you'd like to pick up a pair of shark socks or a hazmat suit, or perhaps the bag that I use for my bio bug-out bag, where I store things like, my hazmat suit. Yeah, that's right. Or perhaps you're in the market for a thumb drive. Yes, we're going to talk about installing Linux on a thumb drive. In fact, that specific thumb drive, it's waterproof and it's got this metal keychain. It's fantastic. It's on my keychain right now, folks. Also, I like to keep my hair smelling great with Garnier Fructis, just in case Joe Biden shows up to sniff the back of my head. Now, I'm not a woman, so obviously, I don't know. I'm sherbet gender. I don't know if that qualifies me or not. Let's talk about the forum once again. smashamash.com/forum. Were you aware that it's crucial to go outside? It's crucial to your health, even during the COVID-19 pandemic. That's what we were talking about on April 12th. So if you want to see a timeline that was not altered and redacted and all screwed up and censored since the articles got posted, we've also got some commentary. Apparently on April 11th, North Korea was calling for tougher virus curbs, and yet Kim Jong-un wore no masks. Let's see what I was saying on the next day. By October 13th, not October 13th, April 13th, turns out COVID-19 patients needed oxygen therapy, a hyperbaric chamber, not a ventilator, since ventilators were killing people. Watch out for going to hospitals. They'll kill you in there. I'm not kidding. My grandmother was a nurse, and she's the one who taught me that doctors bury their mistakes. Talking about mistakes, trying to raise the minimum wage is a mistake. If you don't follow the hashtag #MummifyBernie on places like Facebook, Minds, etc., perhaps Twitter as well, check it out, hashtag #MummifyBernie. Because who cares if a $15 per hour minimum wage increases the unemployment over there? The government will take care of you, right? Because the government's been so effective. If you don't follow us on Facebook, you may not know that it's time to join revolution, because nothing is more revolutionary than stumping for Hillary Clinton in 2016 and Joe Biden in 2020. Let's talk about Bernie's endorsements. Bernie's endorsed some ultra-left candidate, this guy here, I'll draw a heart around his head. Bernie hearts this guy, and he doesn't like this guy. Now, they're both Democrats, but this guy's ultra-left. Now, one thing is, he does cite one actual important factor, and I like it, because he said that his vision for New Hampshire is one where children can have a quality education no matter where they live. All right, I'll back that up. Where seniors are not forced out of their homes because they cannot pay their property taxes. Now that sounds fantastic. And part of Trump's platform was to eliminate property taxes. If that would happen, that would be a big thumbs up, by the way. Property taxes, one of the most crooked things in the entire country, where you get to pay off your mortgage and then you get to rent your property from a local municipality, in effect. But in any case, the New Hampshire governor's race has heated up with Andrew Volinsky, the Bernie Sanders-backed candidate, who's running to the left of Senate Majority Leader Dan Feltes. Yowzers. If there's anything you need, it's a more left New England. Were you aware that Russian scientists predicted increased unrest in the U.S. 10 years ago? Why? Well, it's a bunch of math associated with things like civil unrest, wealth inequality, etc. And once again, I would cite the fact that people like Bernie Sanders are correct in a lot of their problems. It's just that their solutions would actually be worse. If you want to read about cliodynamics, it's all over the science web. And this one's on eurekalert.com. Let's talk about zombie hunting. Now that right there is an airsoft gun. You can see right here it says caliber 6mm BB. In other words, it's an airsoft gun, not a real gun. It's got an orange plug on the front and it says zombie hunter. Well, this kid right here has been suspended. It's Isaiah Elliott. Why? Because while doing an online art class, apparently this horrifyingly spooky and scary weapon, so scary I had to vanish, was seen on the screen, and he's a little bit distracted. The main problem was that he was distracted during the art class, but it turns out that now he's been suspended, and the police showed up at his house for a welfare check because of this scary and spooky gun. Stop the madness, schools. Stop the madness. Somehow I don't think that's an abusive process, in my opinion. Sending the police to go check the kid out because he had an airsoft gun. Oh my gosh, it's so scary and spooky. Let's talk cosmology, as it is an interesting day for cosmology. There's a great article here that we're going to cover. A great article we're going to cover here from SciTech Daily. Today's featured object is Carinae. Now, it's at least a binary system, and it hit the news back in the late 17th century. Yes, in 1827. 19th century. In 1827, it suddenly brightened, and it became the second brightest object in the sky. The second brightest star in the sky, rather. And anyway, it's quite a weird system, and it's got this crazy homunculus nebula around it. If you want to follow the transients of it, they are followed at the Neil Gorell Swift-Bat X-ray Observatory. Just type in Control F, type in Car, and there you have it. There are the X-ray transients from Carinae. And again, there's at least 2 stars in there, and they're very, very large. Here's a zoom in from Simbad on that system. And again, it's quite an interesting zone in there. The Homunculus Nebula, Carinae, one of the larger and crazier objects. By the way, thanks to our subscribe stars and to our patrons, the true source of funding for the content, please consider becoming a patron. We've got some more wonderful high-res images of some objects, some composites, etc. Again, please consider becoming a patron, the true source of funding for the content, as we make about 2 cents per hour based on YouTube revenue. We're aware that they show you advertisements. We're just also aware that our content it must be massively throttled. I don't know. Although we haven't had any videos being demonetized lately, we've been stagnating around 1,600 subscribers for over a year now. So thanks again to our patrons. There are 9 tiers over there. Patreon.com/smAshomash. If you want to hear about it first, head to patreon.com/smAshomash and open up your cobweb-encrusted wallet. Send us a couple bucks per month in one of our 9 tiers. And today's smAshlight segment is complete. Survey said... I don't know why I'm always set up for failure on this channel. Treasure trove of cosmic delights revealed by NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory. And we've got a whole bunch of composite images here. I'm just going to let it scroll down slowly to give you all a view of it. So we've got all kinds of different space telescopes. First, we're looking at M82. Messier Catalog Object M82 is an edge-on galaxy, which gives us a great view of the poloidal jets, which come out like this. And I've exaggerated them. They're more like beams, especially from such a great distance. M82. Next, Able 2744, which is arguably the largest known object in the universe. It's a massive galaxy cluster. And it's got, billions of suns worth of mass in there, and it's gravitationally bound or something like that, as they appear to be orbiting each other somewhat. Supernova 1987A, part of the Large Magellanic Cloud, from the very famous supernova eruption of 1987, which was, I believe, February 24th. There's Eta Carinae, and this is a composite image. It includes ultraviolet, optical, and X-ray. Great image there of Eta Carinae. Please leave a comment if you have a theory as to how many stars are in there. I think at least 2. Here's a Cartwheel galaxy, and you see some crazy X-ray emissions there as the rim of the wheel and these spoke-like features. It's quite interesting. Cartwheel galaxy. The Helix Nebula is the last one on the list, and it appears to show multiple noval shells around a star. This one is ultraviolet, X-ray, and optical, all in the same image. If you want to see the article, it's on SciTech Daily. Probably my favorite science publication. I read it daily. And here ends another episode of the smAshlights. Let's get back to some other spaced out type